Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday and I'm on my way to my first morning client of a Saturday, but I thought for this excuse me, I thought for this vlog we could just hang out because it's meant to be a bit of a rainy weekend and I'm going to be at home. I'm going to be pottering around the house. I'll be doing, what's the plans? I'm going to be just doing some washing, some meal prep. I want to sort out my room, hoover it, change the bed sheets, do all that, everything I do normally on a Saturday. I've already stripped the single duvet cover and put that in for the wash, so that should be ready when we got home. And then I'll take off the double one and the sheet and all that. We need to do all that. I also want to sort out some clothes. There's some clothes in my wardrobe that I don't wear, and I would going to put it into a bag so I can give it down to my mum so we can put it into her charity shop. So we'll do that. What else is there? Need to set up my Filofax for next week. Just loads of just bitty bits. With Potter, we're going to have a pretty chilled weekend at home, I think, is what's the order of the day. Do a bit of, as I said, a bit of spring cleaning in my bedroom. Yeah, and that's really the extent of it. On my way home from work today, I want to go and have a look in TK Maxx. I just want to see, I don't know, I just haven't been to TK Maxx in forever and a day, and I just want to have a look around, see if there's anything nice. I've got Hayley's birthday coming up, I've got Kerry's birthday coming up, and Mother's Day coming up. So they're the three things I want to go in to see if there's anything nice there. If I see something, I do, fine, great, lovely. If I don't, well, we won't. We can go back another day because, as I said, I have a couple of weeks to run into it. Right, I'm sorry, look at my eyes. Look so tired. I didn't sleep great last night. My pillows, everything just felt off last night. Anyway, we're here, we're up, we're functioning, we're above ground, so we're winning. So I will talk to you on my way, probably when I'm going over to TK Maxx. I did say it to Hayley this morning, so I might think I'll drop into TK Maxx on my way home. And she was like, oh, okay, just drop me a text and let me know. All right, okay. So I think that's what we're going to do. But we will see. We could come out and I could get into the car after these clients and just go, absolutely not, I'm going home. Who knows? Right, I'll talk to you in a bit, guys. Alright guys, just arrived in from being over in Maxx. Absolutely nothing in it. Well, there was a couple of bits, but not what I was willing to spend on it. So I came home. I need to edit some video. You can see it's there on my screen. Going to start editing. Going to start answering comments to my food shop. But in the meantime, I grabbed myself a yogurt and a cup of tea just to keep me going till I can sort out what's for dinner. This is my room. Actually, I should probably stand up and show it to you, but we'll do that after I do about an hour's editing and answering these comments and eat my lunch, drink my tea, and then we'll be ready to attack this room. So this is what I'm having for my lunch, just to keep me going. I did have my breakfast this morning, so I'm not overly hungry, but I just fancied something. And it is cottage cheese with a strawberry, it's like a strawberry syrup or a strawberry jam. And that's the cottage cheese, and you just mix them up. It's a lovely cottage cheese. I get that up in the Eastern European shop. And I also made myself a massive cup of tea. Not till I have drunk this. That's what me cup. Right, talk to you in a bit, lads. Good morning guys, and happy Sunday. What a flap yesterday turned into be. Not in a bad way, not in a great way either, like. But yeah, after you saw I was going to edit the videos, I edited for about 2 hours maybe. I got loads of stuff done anyway. I answered loads of comments, did loads of bits and bobs. I thought, you know, I'm a little bit tired, so I thought that took me up to about 3. So I said to Hayley and Carl, I said, I'm going to go for a nap. I said, the dog is already asleep at this point. He was on my bed while I was editing, and you know when his breathing's real deep. So I didn't know if that was just making me feel, because I was tired, I hadn't slept great the night before. So I thought, right, I'll go to bed. I said to them, I said, no, don't let me sleep too long. Right, I should have been very specific and gone, do not let me sleep past 5 o'clock. But I wasn't. I just said, don't let me sleep too long. So I went for a nap. 6:45. Hayley came in and she went, what time do you want me to wake you at? It's getting late. And I thought, what do you mean it's getting late? I didn't think I was that tired. So I conked out. So I did have a good sleep. And I know my mother, if she's watching this, she's going to go, you don't sleep unless you need to. But that's great. But Jesus, last night then, I was wired till all hours of the morning. Anyway, what happened was then, went downstairs, made something. I wasn't actually that hungry. After waking up like that, I wasn't very hungry. So I just had scrambled eggs on toast. The kids, so they were like, do you want us to just look after ourselves? And I was like, yeah. So I think Carl had chicken and chips, and Hayley had, what Hayley had. But I ended up anyway making some scrambled eggs on toast. And it was enough. So that was grand. Then Carl said to myself and hey, you should really watch Adolescent on Netflix. He said it is brilliant. And I was like, yeah, but you're a 20-year-old boy. Like, really? But oh my god, we watched 3 episodes last night, and I physically had to stand up and knock off the TV because we would have sat up all night watching it. It was absolutely brilliant. Got really into it. And it was the type of show, I don't know if anybody else is watching it. Let me know your opinion on it. Please don't spoil. I'm watching the other 3. Oh sure, it'll be finished by the time anyway. But it just keeps your mind going. Well, you know, some of these shows you can sort of nearly tell how it's going to end or how it's going to play out, and they just, you know, need to find the evidence or whatever. But this was absolutely brilliant. This was just like, wow. So yeah, so highly recommend if you haven't seen it. It's called Adolescence. It's on Netflix, and I think it's a UK drama. Absolutely brilliant. I will hats off. I don't know if it's a BBC, but I know BBC and ITV, they tend to do brilliant dramas. Anyway, they're known for it. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Anyway, so fast forward, that took us probably up to about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Sure, I was getting nothing done at that point. So I said to Hayley, I'll go up and just finish off the bit of editing then, because I wasn't going to go and start tidying my room and changing sheets and everything that hour of the morning or that night. And that was grand. Next thing, about say about half an hour later, she calls me and she says, Mum, I'm not well. And I said, what do you mean you're not well? She was like, I'm getting a migraine, I can feel it. Her neck, what tends to happen with Hayley is, warning signs for Hayley is she gets jaw pain and she gets neck pain. And that's normally the onset of her, sorry, a car pulled out, of her migraines. So she was like, I'm really not feeling well. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, so we gave her what she needs to take. Next thing she gets a nosebleed. I was like, are you having a laugh? No, it was her fault. I mean, it was not her fault, but I was just thought someone up there is having a laugh. This is the middle of the night and all this is kicking off. But that's about her fourth nosebleed. So I was like, right, okay, we're going to make an appointment for the doctor. I don't like you constantly getting nosebleeds. So she was like, okay, fine. So gave her tablet she had to take. That normally makes her feel drowsy. And she took that and she said, I'll go up and lie in bed, you know, sort of trying. She has an eye mask that plays music, best thing I ever got her. She puts on her ASMR. She loves listening to heartbeats. It's just a thing she has. I think it's heartbeat she loves listening to. And she puts on her eye mask and she puts the earphones are built into the eye mask. And normally it's enough. Tune her out and she's fine, and that was grand. She conked out. Well, she conked out. She went to sleep for a while, and then about, say, maybe 45 an hour later, she came back in and she said, Mum, I'm not doing that. She said, I'm beginning to feel sick. So I gave her anti-nausea then. Maybe I should have given her anti-nausea before she started feeling sick. I don't know. But anyway, so we were up until 3 maybe with that. Now, she wasn't sick. She just didn't feel great in any stretch of the imagination. But you know what? I was laughing because I thought to myself, if I didn't have my big nap, my overslept nap, I wouldn't have been great at staying up with her. But because I'd overslept, I was wide awake, and I was sort of, do you know they say things happen for a reason? Well, that yesterday just proved to me that was the reason. So anyway, eventually fell asleep about, I'll tell you how poorly she was feeling. She was actually contemplating getting into my bed with me just to get asleep. And I just thought, right, okay. But she said, no, I'll give it one last go in my own bed. I said, okay. And she did. She fell asleep. When I got up, when I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, she'd been up for an hour. But she said she just woke up. Now, I don't know if that was just, she was nervous. Her nose was running a little. But it was running. It wasn't bleeding. So I don't know if that maybe jumped her awake because she thought she was getting a nosebleed. You know, you jump awake. But by the time I was leaving to come up to my morning client, she was gone back to bed. She was actually asleep, and I shut her door completely so Tony couldn't get into her, because he'd go in and lie on her head, like. And I opened Carl's door and let him go in and sleep in with Carl if he wants to go sleep. I mean, I'll be an hour and I'll be home again. But it means everything that I had planned on doing yesterday is now for today and tomorrow. So we're going to pretend like we didn't say we'd start the vlog yesterday, that we're only starting it today on Sunday. That makes sense, doesn't it? So we'll do Saturday or Sunday, Monday. That's what we'll do. But I same goals. I want to do meal prep. Obviously Carl's back in college on Monday, so I want to do a bit of a meal prep. I want to do up some stuff for lunches. Want to make a egg sandwich filler for myself and for Hayley. What else do I want to do? Change sheets in my bed, clean my room. That needs to be done today because I'm not starting into a new week knowing it needs doing. I'd rather have that done. I don't mind the meal prep, but I do want to prep obviously today's dinner and tomorrow's dinner, and I try and get Tuesday's dinner done as well. It just makes it easier going forward. And they're my days off. Well, Tuesday I work Tuesday night, but Tuesday day and Monday and a half day Sunday, they're my days off. So it just means that if I get it all done this Sunday, I can truly have the Monday off. And I also want to set up, I haven't done my Filofax, my planner for next week, just filling everything in. So I want to do that, which is nice because that's sit down and just colouring in and stickers, which, yeah, it's nice. That's my downtime. But I won't do that until I have my room done. Then I can sit down and we can relax. So yeah, we've quite a busy day today because yesterday was a bit of a washout with me sleeping so much, but thank God I did, because then I was able to help Hayley during the night. So everything for a reason. Right, I'm going to run into this client. I should have been here an hour ago, but I did ring her and tell her, because when I did fall asleep, I slept through my alarm then. So now I'm jumped out of bed and I'm trying to catch up with myself. It doesn't be worth it sometimes when like that, when you can't sleep. But then, sure, look. Anyway, I will talk to you when we get home and I get a cup of coffee into me. Alright, so this is the chicken we're going to use today. It's the large, fresh Irish chicken, not stuffed. It's on the bone. Yeah, it's not much you can say about it. But that's 1.6 kg. That's my tray. Just threw in a few onions that needed using up. And then on top of the chicken, I'm going to put some olive oil, and then I'm going to put some chicken seasoning, which is paprika and onion. And I'm going to use some onion salt as well. And that'll go in to the oven for, what should I say, an hour and a half. Okay, so it has to go in for an hour and a half. I was just making sure it wasn't, you know, if it's an hour for every whatever. But no, it just says put it in for an hour and a half. So my oven's on preheat, and I'm going to get this bad boy into the tray, spice them up, and then let them off. I'm going to cover them with tin foil probably for the first hour 15, and then for the last 15 minutes we'll just take off the foil and let them crisp up. So that's her there, all ready for the oven, all seasoned up. I've got some tin foil to put over. I've also put, these are frozen roast potatoes and frozen garlic potatoes. So I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put them on a low shelf, covered in tin foil, and just let them cook slow along with the chicken. And hopefully then we just need to get the veg, and that's going to be peas and carrots. And then hopefully in an hour and a half this should all be done and ready for us. Alright guys, so while my chicken and potatoes are on in the oven, I am going to make tomorrow's dinner. I'm actually going to make tomorrow's Monday's and Tuesday's dinner. Took me a minute to. Anyway, I have got, which I only picked up today because I forgot to defrost the mince. So I picked this up and I happened to get it reduced down to $2.38, and that was in Tesco's. I flew into Tesco's and grabbed it. And what I'm going to do is it's 550 grams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide it in half. So 230 and 230, and I'm going to make one half into a spaghetti bolognese, and I'll show you what I have for that. You'll know this anyway. So I have a muti sauce, I have some onion granules, I have my garlic granules. Then in this is the best thing I ever bought for cooking. I keep this beside the cooker. It's just so handy, and it spins, and it comes with a little spoon. You've got my salt and pepper. So that could be the spaghetti bolognese. And then moving to this side will be the other half of the mince, a savoury mince mix, some carrots, peas, green beans and sweet corn veg mix, and a half a tin of beans. And I'm going to make that into savoury mince. So that is the plan for tomorrow's dinner and Monday's dinner, Tuesday's dinner. I have my 2 pans, 1 pan there, 1 pan there. Mr. T wants to go out. Hey sir, you good? Do you need to go at the back? Yeah, okay. Anyway, very dull day today. Wouldn't be right by any stretch of the imagination. But it's not raining, so we can't complain. Right, let me get dug into these dinners. Alright guys, so that is the savoury mince with the carrots, runner beans, sweet corn, mince, savoury mince sauce, and that is it. I know it's bubbling. The reason I'm letting it bubble, I want it to thicken up, so that's in the thickening stage. I'll switch it off now in about 3 minutes and it'll be done. And here is our bolognese sauce for tomorrow's dinner. Now bearing in mind there's only 250 grams of mince in there, but it bulked up nicely, and I actually put the full tin of beans in this one just to bulk it up. So there's enough there, and if anyone should call, it's even some for them. Right, those two done, and it's still only 4:45. So we did Trojan work there, if I do say so myself. So now that the 2 dinners were made, I thought it was time to take Mr. T out on his little activities. Loves rolling around the backyard, or the backfield. Now, good boy. One of Tony's pastimes is he loves to be upside down. What you doing, Bob? People can see you. Do you think you're an idiot upside down on your back? Alright guys, this is my room we're going to tackle this evening. Mr. T, being the typical a-hole that he is, just emptied his toys all over the floor. But that's okay, you're going to help me, aren't you? Hayley's upstairs. What are you writing an essay on, Hayley?
Administrative law.
Administrative law.
I was going to go into detail, but then I thought,
no
point.
We don't need detail, we just need to know roughly.
Details.
And how is that coming along?
Slow.
Slow, is it?
Slow, but yeah.
Has to be submitted for tonight, doesn't it?
Yeah, 11 p.m.
11 p.m. Oh, okay, so you have time. Are you going to clean up your toys?
You going to help Mum?
You going to help me? I'll reward you with a treat. No, you're not interested.
I think he's a bit tired
after his walk. Jeez, I'm a bit tired after my walk. So I need to put the duvet cover back on the single bed, strip the double bed, get that into the wash. I have replacement sheets and bits. This here, excuse my bra, this basket here is full of clean clothes we have to put away. Obviously pick up his toys, and we just need to tidy the desk. So we're ready for a new week. So this is tonight's dinner. It is roast chicken, peas and carrots, some roast potato. No, they are roast potatoes. This is some onion that was in under the chicken, and then some of the creamy garlic potatoes. That is tonight's dinner. Alright guys, so we just had dinner. I've come upstairs. I had to edit a video of the meals of the week, get that uploaded, do all that, and it's now 9:45 and I'm just getting started into my room. But we actually don't have that much to do. Let me turn you around, we'll go through it, what needs doing. Okay, so over there isn't too bad. Here there's a few little bits, nothing major that needs doing up. My desk just needs a bit of a tidy. The floor needs a hoover. That's the big thing, and I want to do that before Carl goes to bed. Mr. T is here supervising. Gonna pick up all his toys. That's my single duvet. I have to go down and get the duvet cover for that. And then we have to change my bed, the bed sheet covers. So I am going to get dug into that. I will show you once the bed is changed, and we will sit down at the desk and I'll tidy up the desk then. Alright guys, I got my bed done. Did I mark on it already? But yeah, got my bed done, and Mr. T has gone to sleep. Carl's in bed, Hayley's in bed. I have a little bit of YouTube on there. I will do my desk now in a few minutes, and I'll hoover the floor in the morning. Did I show you my new light I got? I obviously don't need a bright light, but it is black on the outside and copper. If I can show you without, no, I'll show you in daylight, but it's copper on the inside and black on the outside. It's just nice, just gives a nice glow to the room, because I have my desk lamp when I'm working. But yeah, I've just finished editing, just got today's recordings up in line for up in line for editing tomorrow. So hopefully it'll make tomorrow a nice easy day. I am going to head to bed now, guys. I am just going to tidy around my desk a bit, I think, and then I'm going to go to bed. Everybody else is in bed and the dog is snoring, so yeah, just one of those things. It's 11 o'clock, mind. Right, I will talk to you in the morning. Good afternoon, guys. It is now Monday. It's Monday afternoon. It is 2:15. I didn't start the morning very well because I got a call from work and I had to do some paperwork and I had to make a client call even though it was my day off. But look, these things happen and you have to sort of allow for them, I suppose. Mr. T is here on the bed. Where are you? There you are. He was helping me, weren't you, doing me paperwork? Or play ball, and I just happened to be doing my paperwork over it. Anyway, so I managed to get my room picked up. So I just have to hoover. I didn't even get a chance to hoover. And Carol's home from college now. So, sorry, I just want to clean my lens. Apologies for that, guys. But yeah, so my desk is fairly in order. We just need to hoover, I think, is the big thing. And let me show you my light that I couldn't really show you last night in the dark. Right. Oh, Mr. T is leaving me. Right, well, cheerio. So that's a better view of the light without the lamp on, without the bulb on. But you can see it's black. And there's a lovely design on it and it's scalloped. Let me go this side. You can see it's all scalloped. And the inside of it's like a goldy, coppery colour. At night it looks copper, during the day it looks a goldy colour. But yeah, it just gives a nice dimmed down light in my room, which is nice because as I said, I have my lamp for my desk when I'm working. So this is really only just a soft light to have, and I just didn't want the bulb hanging. But that was only a tenner in the range, so I thought that was very good value, and it's pretty. That's the thing, it is pretty. So let's see, during the day it might be a bit better. Yeah, you can see it's just, and it looks more coppery, the gold there. But yeah, so it's nice little shape on the ceiling as well. But that's the light. I thought it was worth having a look at because it's nice and it was cheap and cheerful and pretty. What more do you want? Right, so I'm just waiting for Mr. T to go to sleep. I think he's gone into Carl, and it means I can shut my door, because if I take out the hoover and he is here, he attacks the hoover and it doesn't make hoovering very pleasant. But yeah, I'm happy enough with my room. I have my work bag up here because I had to run down and get it. Normally when I finish on a Sunday, I leave my work bag at the door and I do not go near it till Tuesday evening. But obviously I had to bring it up today. Sorry, my voice is very groggy. I feel like I'm fighting something, but God knows what. Anyway, right, I'm going to try and hoover this room before Mr. T comes back bounding in the door. Right, so I got my floor hoovered, my bed sheets changed, my room is looking pretty good. They're actually up here now. I'm going to stuff for recording, but my desk is fairly in order. As you can see, we have to do the filofax later. I'm going to sit down, but at the moment I'm going down to put on the pasta for the dinner. I'm in the middle of editing. Am I ever doing nothing else, said you? But yeah, just give you a quick look. This is my planner drawer, or my sticker drawer. This is where I have all my stickers, old planners, new planners that this one's finished, this one I'm going to use. But yeah, I love that drawer. It just looks so organised. But I have my lamp, my clock. It's over here. My little stand here. That's an air freshener. That's my coin collector. My mints, my flowers. But down here at the back, I keep these on my desk. This is my journal, and this is my personal journal for thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. And I have that there. And then Hayley actually bought me this. I was going to do my own book journal, but this is the book journal that she bought me. I'll just show you a few of the pages in it. That's there. So it's a book review, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So I keep that there. Obviously only use it when I finish a book. But yeah, it's nice. And as I said, this is my personal leather bound. Now what I do with this a couple of years I've been using this lot, but I literally put 2 notebooks into it, just a blank paper, and I literally just write them. I'm not going to show you that side because I'm writing in that side, but yeah, every evening just put down how I'm feeling, and it's just, as I said, a personal journal. But I love the fact that it's in leather bound. Absolutely love that. And then we've got my file of facts. I also have a work diary, and I have my on the go everyday diary, because this tends to stay on my desk unless I'm going like down to my mum's for a week or something. I'll take it with me, but I don't take it out on the daily. So yeah, but if you want a more in-depth look at my journals and stuff that I use, let me know. And then I have this lad. Hayley thinks this is hilarious. I am a stationery person. I love stationery. I have all my highlighters in there, my pens, other highlighters, the slim highlighters, the flat highlighters, pencils, rulers, scissors. These are scalloped scissors. They cut a design. So when I'm putting things into my diary or my diaries and stuff, when I'm cutting photos and stuff, I use the scalloped edges. Fancy pens, Tipp-Ex. God, this is meant to be, I think, a makeup brush holder or a makeup holder. I think I got it on Temu ages ago. And it spins, so I love it. Look, it's the simple things in life that keep us happy. But yeah, that's my desk. This I got, that's my laptop there. But this I got in IKEA. Absolutely love it. It's a computer stand. Whoops, sorry, I'm pulling everything. But it has a drawer in it, and I just think that is fab. I keep SD cards, some stickers, the angel my mum bought me, some lip oils, there's mini highlighters because they get lost, my hard disk, just things that you sort of, I want to keep to hand but I don't want out in a desk. So yeah, but I love that, and that's my screen. It goes on that. Carl got me a, oh my god, I don't know how to change that back. Carl got me that, the screen and the cable, and hooked it up so my laptop's shut, but that's my laptop. It's actually running on that, which is handy. And I always have my water. This is a 40 ounce? I think it's a 40 ounce water, but I always keep that up there. And it's actually funny if the kids are going downstairs, that especially towards the evening time, they say to me, do you want that refilled? And then I have my headphones. These are one of the best headphones. I actually have 2 pairs of these, and they are the over ear, not the in ear, because I always say if you're going out for a walk, I hate when I see people with headphones in there, especially women walking on their own, and they've headphones in their ears. You can't hear what's going on around you. At least with these, because they sit on your ear, you can still hear what's going on around you. So I like them. But I'm going to do a review of them anyway. But absolutely love them. And then up here I keep, these are my prescription reading glasses and my prescription distance glasses, but I keep them up there out of the way. They're not out of the way, but I keep them up there to hand. And then here I keep, this is a spare set of reading glasses for when I'm working on the computer. If I don't have my other ones with me, I always have a pair. I keep a pair in every bag so I never get caught short. But yeah, that is my desk. If you want a more in-depth view of anything, let me know. But yeah, so this down here, now I have to be very careful here. I'm only going to peep it open. This down here is where I keep presents I've got for people for their birthdays coming up. I'll keep all them down there. And in fairness, my kids are very good. They don't go rooting. Right, so it is that time of day where I'm going to go down and put on the pasta for dinner because Carl's was saying to me he's getting hungry and I'm a bit hungry, I think. But we need to get to, where are we? I need to open my diary. This week I've nothing to show you. It's the vertical layout. Got nothing written in there yet. I'm going to come up after dinner. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do that. And then when that's finished, I'm going to go for my shower. I'm just going to have a nice chill evening. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah. So lads, I think I am going to go and I'm going to leave the video there. It's a long video and generally it's me waffling. But I'm going to go down. We're having spaghetti bolognese tonight for dinner. So I'm looking forward to that now. That should be tasty. Myself and Carl are going to have pasta and I think Hayley's having it over tortilla chips, I think. Now, don't hold me to that. I could go down and Carl goes, no, do you know what? I'll have mine over tortilla chips. But look, each to their own. I don't mind once they eat and I know they're fed. That's my job is done. Right, lads, I'm going to leave it there and I will talk to you in my next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.